This is a demo of a standing forward fold which will help you release tension in your hamstrings. So a couple of props that you might need is either a stack of books, textbooks, or yoga blocks, which are great. Very simple. All you're gonna do is just stand your feet about hip width distance apart, noticing if your toes are turning sideways or inwards. See if you can find your toes pointing forward first. And once you found something that's comfortable for you, hinging from the hips, we're not rounding out the back. We're gonna start to bend from the hips. Now, some of us might notice that with really tight hamstrings, our knees will start to bend over, and that's okay. Bend as much as you need. Now, it's not very comfortable for us to just dangle, so this is where the block comes in handy. If you have one block, you can have multiple height. If the block is not high enough, you're welcome to stack a couple of textbooks or block underneath it. The idea is when you have something to kind of press your hands on, it's a little bit more comfortable than trying to hold yourself in place. It ends up tensing your hamstring a lot more. So take as much as the bend in the knee as you wish, and then simply just lean forward. Bring your weight back towards the ball of your foot. Now, once you start to notice that the hamstring has released, it might not even be today or tomorrow, it might even last for months. Take your time, there is no rush. Eventually, you might need to remove the block, and then you can still touch the ground. And eventually, maybe one day, again, yoga is not about touching your toes, touching the ground, or anything else. You can simply just tip your hip forward, up and forward. The idea is just trying to feel a little bit of a stretch on the back of your legs. It doesn't have to be much. So I'm going to demo it again on the front. Feet about hip width distance apart. If you need to bend into the knees, feel free to do so. Start to hinge from the body forward. And if the knees, noticing the knees are not collapsing inwards or outwards, try to keep them on top of your ankles. Start to slowly fold, 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 until you start to feel a stretch in the back of the legs. And then maybe just stay here. It doesn't have to be long. Maybe staying here for the next 30 seconds or so. See if you can relax the head, tucking your chin in, bringing some weight back towards your ball of your feet. And again, remember, at any moment, if it's not comfortable, bring some prop underneath your hands. I hope this helps.